morning rush at the konbini, shoppers picking out coffee and rice balls, blue panels chirping over their baskets, and walking the snack aisle between them, unseen by every eye, every camera, every panel. The Moderator. It stopped at the window, considered the little hanging sign that told the street the store was open, and the sign stopped existing. No shatter, no fall. The hook held nothing and looked like it always had.
Audit 2. Final. Nobody screamed. Nobody noticed. The shoppers kept shopping in a store with a hole in its reality, and the Moderator let itself out without using the door.
Previously on Player 0, the system crowned Player 1, Daichi Mori, first clear on Earth, who hunted the Deviant with the planet in chat, and the Deviant refused to fight. Kazuki ended the duel with the ledger's fine print. The reward promising Daichi's sister back was fabricated. The system was paying its hero in hope it never had. 3 days before the sign stopped existing, Player 0, Episode 8, Broken Heroes. Daichi Mori ended the biggest stream on Earth without a word, went home and put his fist through his own ring light. For the first time in years, no camera caught his face. That was the point.
I'm not apologizing. I brought noodles. That's a different genre. 2 nights later, Player 1 walked into the Deviant's konbini carrying a crate of instant noodles like a peace treaty he refused to sign.
The system can see you. That makes you a camera with legs.
Rin delivered her trust policy from the far end of the aisle, hand resting on her katana like punctuation.
And so, Kazuki Arai, tutorial administrator, anchor of a doomed reality, spent his shift refereeing the world's least compatible coworkers while restocking shelves. The apocalypse, he noted, had never once excused him from inventory.
Chat! Today we're... Right, no chat.
Old habits died loudly.
He narrated his own shelf stacking, thanked supporters who weren't there, and once, unforgivably, asked the cup noodles to like and subscribe. Massive Deviant sighting, West Side. Trust me, would Player 1 lie to you? His comeback stream had one new feature. Every sighting he reported was fiction. The biggest broadcast on the planet became its politest misinformation engine.
Across Tokyo, the dragnet sprinted wherever his grin pointed. Bounty parties cornered empty parking garages. Somebody's brand new guild stormed a karaoke booth and apologized to the staff.
Sighting reports. Unverifiable. Confidence. Declining. Source. Player 1. Somewhere in the math, the system noticed its favorite weapon was pointing the wrong way.
After close, with no audience left to perform for, Daichi sat on the back steps with his quest log open to the same line. Her name was still there. The reward was still a lie. He wasn't fighting for Kazuki. Hang on, Aiko. Kazuki read it through the ledger from inside, golden text in a dark store, and closed the panel without a word. Some tooltips you don't read out loud.
The noodles were acceptable.
From Rin Kurosawa, that was a knighthood. Daichi saluted with his chopsticks. The worst alliance on Earth was, technically, operational.
Ledger update. Door status. Stabilizing. Manifestation. Nightly. 3:33. Since the awakening, the door had stopped playing hard to get. Every night. Same minute. Same street. The way out of the system's game was finally on a schedule.
There was one complication, and it stood very still. Each night the door arrived, the Moderator was already there. Patient, golden, halo turning. It didn't patrol, it didn't blink, it camped.
Your war room is a supply closet.
It was the only room with no line of sight, Kazuki explained, with dignity from between the mop and the boxed inventory. Rin, a veteran of his venues, said nothing.
Tomorrow night, I announce the rematch of the century. Deviant versus Player 1, way across town. Biggest stream of my life, and the headliner won't even exist. Step 1, give the planet somewhere else to look.
I hold the street between you and the door. The system can't see me. Let's find out what that's worth.
Step 2, the ghost walks point. Step 3 was Kazuki, the night key, and a sprint with no second attempt. Get to the door, turn the key. Don't be in the street when the thing with the halo loses patience. While they planned, the Moderator's habits changed. It used to watch from across the street. Now it stood at the edge of the window light, closer than yesterday, closer than an hour ago. It had stopped observing. It was measuring.
Good morning. The night employee. Awry. When does he next work alone? By morning, it wore a human disguise that almost held, a smile refreshing at the wrong rate. The manager, bless him, checked the schedule.
Kazuki clocked in that evening to a clean patch of nothing where the door sign had hung. No glass, no screw holes. The ledger had no record a sign had ever been there. That was the part that scared him.
It's setting the table. We go tonight, or we're the meal. Nobody argued.
Tonight! Deviant rematch. West Docks, 3:30 sharp. Be there or stay level 1. He went live from a crane across the city and sold the bait of the century with a straight face.
The planet bit. Bounty boards lit up, guilds rerouted, and the city's awakened flowed west like a tide in sneakers. Every panel in Tokyo pointed at a showdown that would never happen. 3:32, in the alley beside the konbini. The street stood empty. No gold, no halo. For one whole minute, the plan was working. 3:33, down the street, the air remembered the door. Black iron, starlight in the seams, the violet keyhole already warm. Right on schedule, and for the first time, unguarded. And for the first time, unguarded.
Audit 2, final, attendance mandatory. Because the moderator wasn't at the door, it was at the konbini, between them and home, halo turning. It had never been fooled. It had simply waited where he'd have to come back to. It wasn't asking. The street between them and the door ran straight past it.
Kazuki opened with furniture. The moderator considered the shelf rack mid-flight, and the rack wasn't anywhere anymore. No crash, no debris. Snacks dropped out of empty air. The night went very quiet.
It's not armor, it's arithmetic. Keep it busy.
Her black katana met the ring halo and skipped off like a thrown coin.
It deletes cover? Daichi dove behind a parked car. Then, there was no car. Just a clean space with the paint lines neatly framing where a car used to be true.
Resistance noted. The street went next, a round absence where asphalt had been, walls smooth as poured glass. It wasn't breaking their world. It was unwriting it, politely, one object at a time.
They fell into a rhythm nobody had practiced. Cyan high, black low, ember everywhere between. None of it was meant to win. Every swing was a purchase. One more second, paid in full, no refunds.
Damage, negligible. Shall we continue? All that violence had bought a hairline scratch on the halo. The moderator regarded it the way a calendar regards graffiti.
Kazuki, the door, now!
Rin slid through the gap and made herself the most interesting problem in the street.
Chat, name this one the Sunrise. He slammed the twin daggers together overhead, and the street turned ember white. He'd invented the move for views. Tonight, it finally had an audience worth blinding.
Night key resonating. Administrator, do not proceed. Kazuki ran the worst sprint of his life and turned the key anyway.
On the threshold, he looked back. The moderator wasn't chasing. It reached toward the storefront, almost gently. And the store's name stopped existing. The lit sign, the blue and white, the place that had been home since night 1. Blank wall. Clean. Gone.
Okay, your secret base beats my studio.
The door sealed behind them, gold above, stars below, lungs on fire. They had lost a sign and stolen a doorway. And for one breath, that felt like winning.
That's not a welcome.
Then the hall reacted. Down the infinite wall, the dead doors began to light, one after another, then faster than that. Gold rippling away into the void like a machine remembering its purpose.
World poll initiated. 21 days. The tutorial had a clock. The game has a countdown.
A broken hero, a ghost, and the doorstop of reality versus a deadline. Subscribe so you're here when the clock runs out. Player 0 continues. The season finale arc begins.